How's it going, guys? September 9th, 2024, Zone 8, Northwest Washington. Working my way down the trial rows here of apples that I planted on G214. I missed this variety, which was called Piros. It's all soft, too far gone. I'm not gonna taste it this year. All fell off before I could get to them. There's another one called Limon here, and I'm gonna taste this one. I don't know when these are ripe. It kind of looks like it's probably not ripe because it's really green on the top, but I'll taste it anyway. Guess it does resemble a lemon a little bit. Has a lot of acidity, but very soft texture. I don't like the flesh is just too soft. The flavor's all right. It does resemble a lemon. That's pretty cool. If you like a lemon, you definitely get that lemon flavor. It's quite acidic too. It's just soft and nothing really too impressive about the flavor. Now this one is loaded. What is that? Germine. Germine is a variant of Red Delicious. It's probably not quite ripe yet, but look how loaded it is. I didn't have time to stake these, and this entire tree is basically, you know, like the thickness of my thumb. Has suckers. I didn't really have time to maintain this row this year, just too busy. But some of them have fallen off. I guess not. They're still attached. That one just got burnt by the heat, I think. So I bet these aren't ripe, but I just very curious to taste it. You see, it does have that Red Delicious pattern, but this is Germine. Yeah, see, not ripe. Flesh is still green. It's crisp but bland at this stage, so we'll see if it improves later on. What's over here? Otterson is a red flesh one, but I didn't get apples on it this year. Look at this branch. That's coming all the way from here. All the way from this tree. Oh, and that's Modi. That's Modi. Modi is comparable to Crimson Crisp, I would say. The closest comparison to Crimson Crisp, possibly more disease resistant than Crimson Crisp. But it's not ripe yet, so I will not be tasting it. It's also on the floor. This one's on the floor. It doesn't look ripe. Here's something interesting. What is it? That's from Chris Humanics. Not Fantasia Red Flesh. It's a red flesh, but it's not what's on the tag. I wonder if it's ripe. Should I taste one? Or should I not? Not ripe. Pretty cool though. I guess it's a non-identified variety. And it's not this. but it has a lot of pectin still. Very tannic at the moment. What do we got over here? Oh, Redlove Calypso. I have never tasted a Redlove Calypso yet. This is gonna be a first time for me. I don't even know if it's ripe yet. It does taste a lot like the Redlove. It tastes a lot like Redlove Aduso, but more crisp. The Redloves have a lot of berry flavor. Can never go wrong with the Redlove. They're all good. The Redlove era, Aduso, this is Calypso. They're all good. This one, however, seems to have the crispiest flesh out of all the Redloves that I've tried so far. That's really good. It's quite high in acid. It's quite sour, but if you can get past that, it has a really cool berry flavor to it. That's awesome. Probably gonna finish this. What else do we got? Oh, I guess I missed something. Something was ripe. Spine Irish. This is a Columnar. See? These are just root suckers that I'll have to remove. But this is a Columnar apple. I don't know if those came off of it or not. What's next to it? Christmas Delight is next to it. And Creme Mystique. I don't think that's that though. This is probably this Columnar. It's probably that. So my guess is they're probably ripe. Let's compare. I think that's it. That's what was falling off. So let's taste a Columnar apple. That's actually quite good. This flesh is really easy to bite into. It's like it's less dense, but also very crispy. Similar to Honey Crisp. Slightly less sweet than Honey Crisp and more acidic. Also less flavor. It's not very flavorful. It's just very pleasant to eat. Not very intense. Simple apple flavor. Super crisp and very fun to eat. Spine Irish Columnar. Bite into the one that fell off. Let's see. That's sweeter. Still crispy, even though this one was off the floor. Now it's closer to Honey Crisp sweetness. Still not as good. But Honey Crisp has a lot of issues though, in terms of growing it. But this still does not really have the complexity that I'd prefer in an apple. It's too simple, even though it's good. It has a good balance. Like, Not too many complaints on this one. If you want to call them our apple, Spine Irish is actually pretty cool. I just gotta get rid of these root suckers. That's G214. I can maybe reproduce that, root them or something. There's more G214. I didn't go through and take any growth off early in the season, and that's why this has developed into full-on shoots, water sprouts. A lot of these water sprouts from G214. It's not root suckers. It's just sprouts from below the graft, because I grafted these a little bit on the higher side. And so these are just coming down from the stump. So you just have to kind of stay on top of these, which I didn't. There's a bunch of apples right there. What's that? It's not this one. It's that one. Neizviesnaya. That's Neizviesnaya. This the famous USSR variety. Neizviesnaya. It's a red flesh. Just on the floor. I'm gonna have to stake these at some point. Neizviesnaya is another red flesh. Not very good. The flesh is soft, quite sour, quite tannic, kind of bland. Red color, but not berry flavors like the Redloves. So it's pretty primitive compared to the Redloves. This is almost like candy compared to that. That's Neizviesnaya. It has a really cool dark bark. Really cool leaves. But I don't grow apples for their leaves. I grow them for apples. This is probably gonna get grafted over. That's why I do these experimental rows. 1 foot apart. What's this? I guess this video is getting long. I'm probably gonna end it soon. What's this? Rose Pendragon. Okay. I don't know if it's ripe, but I've always wanted to taste a Rose Pendragon. My first time tasting a Pendragon. Rose Pendragon. Red flesh variety. Let's see. Much better than that other one, the Neizviesnaya. Less acid than the Redlove. It's larger than the Redlove Calypso, even though I don't think that this Calypso is a good representation of the size that they should be. This row hasn't really been watered well, and so not every tree is very well established to kind of put on the proper size on every tree, even though some of them are pretty well established in here. Some of them are going to take an extra year or two to get rooted in, because these were planted just 2 years ago. Rose Pendragon. It's a lot more mellow. I can't really taste much berry flavor in it though, which is kind of sad, because that's kind of what I look forward to in a red flesh apple. So that's Rose Pendragon. I still prefer the Redloves over it, and the black strawberry. So I'm gonna end the video on this one. It's getting to 15 minutes, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.